What's up, guys? Trishonnastrends here. I am back with another YouTube video. Now, today's video is highly requested. I never thought I'd get the chance to say that. I have a highly requested video, you guys. Oh my gosh. So today's video is all about funding your startup business. You guys make all these business videos, but you ain't told us how to get the money. So today I'm showing you guys how to get the moolah. Okay, so these strategies that I'm going to be talking about today is specifically for startup businesses. A lot of businesses that are already established, they don't have these issues. They can find money like that. So this is strictly if you are a startup business, which means you do not have proof of income of the company. You do not have proof that it's going to be a success. You do not have a bunch of money to put down. You do not have all these people with equity. Like, it's literally a startup. This is just on the brain. It's an idea. You're ready to go. It's planned out. You have your business plan. That's when you're ready for funding. So that's what this video is about today. So again, have a business plan ready to go for your startup business, or these topics will be of no use for you at all. Okay, so if you have your business plan ready to go, you have your numbers ready to go. So that means you have your projections. You know how much the business is projected to make for year 1, 2, and 3, and you have your business plan, meaning you know exactly how your business is supposed to operate. Of course, it's a startup, so business plans, we just wing it. It just sounds good. But when you have those two things, you are ready for number one. Number one, depending on how much money you need, if you only need a couple thousand, like 3 to 7 to 10,000, try to get a line of credit. Okay, so if you have decent credit, you only need like a 620 to apply for a line of credit, and you can usually get anywhere from $3,000 to about $7,000 to $10,000 depending on how much money you also have going into the business. Now, I say that because no company is going to want to fund you if they're not going to want to take a risk and give you money if they don't feel like you're taking a risk and giving yourself money for the business. So you always tell them that you're putting your money up as well. We don't have money, but they don't know that. So you're always putting your own money up, but you're applying for a line of credit, and they just want to know, like, okay, if baby girl is putting money towards her business or his business, then we'll take the risk as well. So that's one thing. They always ask for like your personal tax returns. You have to be like a personal guarantor. I'm going to be saying that a lot, meaning you're personally guaranteeing that you will give them the money back if anything were to happen, blah 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 blah. So a line of credit, usually a small credit union is the best way to go with line of credit, just because they have a little bit more flexibility. Their rules are a little less harsh when you're applying for a line of credit versus like a national bank. Okay, so always try your like local credit union first. Okay, number 2, a business credit card. So again, if your credit is decent and you already have like a Capital One card, I'm about to cough and choke. And you already have a Capital One card, it's so easy to just apply for they have what's called a Spark card. Why do I keep doing quotes? They have what's called a Spark card. Now, a Spark card will get you funding. Will get you like $2,000, $3,000. At least that's what it did for us. Give you $2,000, $3,000 just to kind of get started. And it's always good to have that like extra money. You know what I mean? That extra little nudge for your business. Even if that's not the money you're looking for, apply for a Spark card. They don't do like a really big inquiry or hard inquiry on your credit. So that's always a good one to apply for. Okay, 3. Angel investors. Now, it's kind of hard to land an angel investors. Angel investors usually fund microloans, but an angel investor is really good, you guys. Go to Google, look for angel investors, local angel investors, foundations. They have like little events and stuff all the time. Like angel investors, like a group of people who have money and they want to help the community. It's a big tax write-off for them, so why not? And they oftentimes put together big like community events and things like that. So look up events or look up places that are like angel investors, or angel investors that are having like an event in your community or things like that, and find an angel investor. You'll have to be ready to pitch yourself. So again, your business plan and your numbers need to be spot on, and then you should be able to pitch yourself to an angel investor if you so happen to come across a good one. This one might be by far my most favorite, and that is the microloan God bless microloans, because that's what we use for our business. Now, there is pros and cons to a microloan. Microloans can only go up to about $150,000. So if you need more than that, you got to leverage money from other places. But a microloan is really good because they don't really go off your credit. They strictly go off like a great business plan and your projections. So that is something that we all can kind of finesse and put together, right? So that's a great thing. Another bad thing about it is, like I said, they only go up to $150,000. They don't necessarily give you all the capital you need to keep rolling for a few months. So you have to really be strategic and tight with your budget once you do get the microloan. But they definitely help you get off your feet and get your build up and, you know, get things going off the ground. Now, as far as, like I said, your capital, your working capital that's going to last you a couple months, that can be scarce. So just be careful. We were tight when it came to that. So how it's gonna work, they're gonna ask you for your expense sheet. So you gotta just have all your list of expenses for the business. They're gonna ask you to be a personal guarantor, and they're gonna ask that you have at least 10% to put down. 10%. Do they check that? Every micro loan person is different, but they usually do not check to make sure you have your 10%. That's all I'm saying. So like I said, everyone's different. So you just want to have your 10% down, have your expense sheet. They will also ask for any collateral that you have. They usually take expensive artwork. I had a car that I didn't drive, and I had listed that as some collateral. So which means if something ever happens, they not only own rights to the products and equipment that they help you get, but then they also would be able to have access to whatever you used as collateral. Mine was just the old car, fine, whatever. So they can use art, expensive, just anything expensive, jewelry, something of some value that if something were to forfeit on your loan, that they can now have possession of to pay some of those investors back who did fund you. Pretty much they want to meet with you. They're going to see if they like the idea. If they like the idea, or they don't, then they will not pitch you to like their investors. But if they feel like you have some potential there with what you're talking about, then they will pretty much scramble, and they only do it like once or twice a month. It's like a board of just rich people, and they come together, they sit you down, and they pitch, or they sit the investors down and they pitch your business to their investors. Okay, so you have to sell the loan officer so that way he can take that same pitch and sell it to the private investors. So that's pretty much what they're doing. And then if they like you, again, you get the money. We chose to get our money in spurts, so that way we didn't get it all at once, but we got it as spurts. So like we needed a breakdown for the first half and the second half and the third half. So we didn't take it all at once. We just needed it as construction was progressing. So that is a great way to get some funding, is a micro loan. All you have to do is Google microloans in Texas, microloans in Dallas, Texas, microloans in blah, blah, blah. Like that's all you have to do. And usually you can get like, you can download a PDF of just like a bunch of them in your area. Last but not least, I will also say whatever you can put on credit, put on credit. For us, we was putting furniture on credit, food on credit, like grocery store runs on credit. We was writing IOUs. Like we was tight. Like I said, we were tight with our budget because they did not give us all the money we needed to open the ice cream shop. They gave us a good amount to get started. So we were able and blessed enough to luckily start trying to put everything on credit. Did we have the best credit? Absolutely not. But were they trusting us and just winging it? We were writing IOUs. We were making small payments at a time. People was coming knocking on their door. You owe. We got to pay you back. You got to just work your mouthpiece, for real. That's really all it is. But I just want you guys to know that you can run and start a business with no money out of pocket. Like that's what I'm here to tell you guys today. So take these strategies, tell me if they work. You guys do not jump the gun and get excited and find a micro loan person or an angel investor and start trying to pitch to them without having all your I's dotted and your T's crossed, because you're just going to hurt yourself in the long run. So make sure that you have it all planned out. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get too excited. Make sure it's all sorry, my makeup was hitting today. But that's pretty much it for this video. If you have any questions, or if you want me to elaborate or help you guys with a business plan, I did make a video on business plans. Not that you guys cared to watch it, but and I needed to make one on like on your projections too. I did the numbers and my business partner did the business plan. I'm more of the numbers person. She's more of the writing and English person. So Well, all right, thank you so much for watching. Hope this video helped. Make sure if you know anybody who needs help with the business, make sure you show them this video and comment below if you have any questions whatsoever. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.